Imagine you're staring at a massive, messy spreadsheet, millions of rows, thousands of columns, and your job is to pull meaning from this chaos. Joel Grus doesn't hand you fancy libraries or black box tools. Instead, you roll up your sleeves and build those tools yourself, one line of Python at a time. What if the real magic of data science isn't the libraries, but understanding what's under the hood? That's the puzzle Joel cracks open in this book. Joel starts by confronting a hidden truth. Data science is math disguised as magic, but you don't need to be Einstein, you need the basics down cold. In one memorable chapter, Joel breaks down vectors and matrices, those abstract math gremlins, by showing you how they deliver punchy insights on spam emails. He walks you through multiplying matrices to find relationships between words and their frequency in emails. Suddenly, math stops feeling like arcane symbols and starts acting like Sherlock Holmes magnifying glass for text. Think of probability as your intuition's training wheels. Joel uses a candy jar analogy. If you want to guess the odds of pulling a red candy without looking, probability lays out the groundwork. It's that simple trick behind every recommendation engine predicting what show you'll binge next or which product you might buy. Statistics transform wild, unpredictable data into patterns you can trust. Joel shares the story of how a tiny data misinterpretation almost derailed a project until variance and correlation steps in. Like tuning a guitar, statistics help you fine-tune your data so every note makes sense instead of noise. Libraries are magic tricks. Joel wants you to be the magician. So what if you coded k-nearest neighbors or decision trees yourself? The real breakthrough is in the building. Joel's example coding k-nearest neighbors is like setting up a neighborhood watch. Each data point asks, who are my closest friends, and guesses its label based on them. Using Python, you write the logic that lets your program walk around this data neighborhood, proving the charm isn't in the shortcut but in knowing the terrain. Imagine decision trees as a flowchart for life's tough calls. Should you bring an umbrella? Joel guides you through writing a program that mimics this logic, splitting data by questions and branching until it finds an answer. This isn't just coding, it's teaching your machine to weigh options like a mindful human. Naive Bayes sounds fancy, but it's elegantly simple, assumes features are independent, making a swift call with minimal calculations. Joel explains it through spam filtering where email words are clues. Despite its naive assumptions, this algorithm crushes complexity with speed and precision, revealing how sometimes simplicity packs the biggest punch. Algorithms don't live in a vacuum. Joel pulls you into the messy trenches where raw, dirty data waits to be tamed and turned into insight gold. Joel shares a vivid episode where cleaning a messy dataset from a music streaming app led to spotting patterns that raw data hid. Missing values, inconsistent formats, the usual suspects were painstakingly fixed, turning a chaotic data dump into a treasure trove of listener habits. This is your victory lap. Data cleaning is the secret battlefield where insight gets won or lost. Next, Joel demystifies recommender systems by building one from scratch with movie ratings. Imagine a friend who knows you so well they suggest just the right flick. That's the power of collaborative filtering, building bridges between user preferences. It's not magic, it's math meeting your personal tastes in a seamless dance. Finally, natural language processing is your data science ear to human stories. Joel walks you through parsing tweets and reviews, teaching your code to read nuance, slang, and sentiment. This opens doors to understanding real human emotions behind raw text, the ultimate data science superpower. Remember that sprawling spreadsheet from the beginning? Now you see, data science isn't just about pushing buttons, it's about peeling back layers until algorithms feel like old friends. Joel shows that when you build from scratch, you don't just get results, you get mastery. So here's a challenge. Pick one simple algorithm, write it yourself today, and watch your understanding explode. Subscribe for more book summaries like this one.